antibiotics don't work against coronavirus. Really, the treatment is supportive, where your immune system essentially fights the virus, and once you get past it, then you're protected against having it again. Sanitizing or washing your hands frequently, particularly when you're out in public or when you're touching surfaces, and to try to limit touching your face with your hands. And that's not just for coronavirus. That will help reduce common colds and influenza and a whole bunch of other respiratory viruses. The mortality difference seems to be quite striking. So SARS had a mortality on average in the 10 to 12% range overall, whereas this novel coronavirus has a mortality that's closer to 2%. MERS was closer to 30% mortality. Respirators are worn for a very specific number of diseases where there's an airborne transmission component, and the list is actually very small. It's varicella or chickenpox, or disseminated zoster, which is also sort of like the second time you get chickenpox, tuberculosis, measles, and then there's some rare emerging diseases where it's recommended, although the science isn't clear whether it's absolutely needed. Policies, procedures, processes in hospitals around infection control are much more rigorous on a day-to-day basis. For the past decade and a half, we screen everybody coming through triage to ask them if they have febrile respiratory illness and whether they've traveled. So we don't have to put these processes in place. They're there in the background, and we're just making small modifications as needed. Knowledge and information is actually a good thing in terms of keeping people's fears at bay. When you don't know, sometimes your mind takes over, and so information is power. I really believe that.